A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this channeling session, I was given a lot of amazing words like assurance, success, change of place, permanence, masculine, feminine, divinity. This is a very unique channeling because through this channeling, you would be given a download, and when you listen to it carefully, you will realize that a lot of words that are being shared in this channeling are acting as medicine for your soul. Yesterday, I shared a channeling where owl was being given as a sign for the starseed community, and owls are very important because they are guides or allies for starseeds, which helps them to navigate the challenges and obstacles of this spiritual path. Also, owls have a very sharp sense and they have the ability to see in the dark, which is also a metaphor for the star seed's own inner vision and ability to perceive beyond the physical realm. So ultimately, the message that the owl brings to the star seed depends on each individual's unique spiritual journey and relationship with the natural world. So, the person I'm channeling for today, the one who is representing the collective today, basically, I was given the world for them. And there were many other statements that came to me, which I will go on explaining in this session. There are 4 animals in the world card, on the world card. Lion, it represents the zodiac sign of Leo and the element of fire. Now, there are 2 meanings of this. One, either this person that I'm talking about is a Leo or they are connected with the Leo. The Leo, basically, as a zodiac sign, might be of some importance to this person. Maybe the one they like is Leo, or maybe someone in their family is a Leo who has a very strong impact on them, because usually this sun sign has a very strong energy. It is considered to be the strongest energy as per Linda Goodman, and the only energy that can combat this energy or can be like a opposite polar of it is the Aries. So Leo and Aries, that's why so many people have something or the other to do with them. Why? Because of their type of energy. And the third sun sign, which according to me has a different kind of impact on other people also, is Pisces. So Aries denotes the beginning, Pisces denotes the end, and Leo is somewhere in the middle. So the one who's in the middle is basically kind of getting the energy from both. Then we have the eagle, which is the bird, or also known as the phoenix sometimes in some cases. Now this bird is representing the zodiac sign of Scorpio and the element of water, or the water signs. Eagle symbolizes transformation, rebirth, and the ability to rise above challenges. Lion represents the strength, courage, and the power of the sun. The bull, or sometimes known as an ox, represents the zodiac sign of Taurus and the element of earth. The bull symbolizes stability, endurance, and the power of nature. Also, I want to say this to you. If someone connects with the bull, bull is also the pet of Lord Shiva. But if you see and if you look at the bull and you feel certain energy, it means that you need grounding. You are looking for grounding, or you need grounding, or grounding may be your healing element. So just going to the park, just lying on the grass, just soaking in the sun, just being connected with Mother Earth. People like this should never live in the top floors of any building, the high floors, the high rises, because they'll never be happy in the high rises. The angels is a winged human figure which represents the zodiac sign of Aquarius and the element of air. Now this angel symbolizes spirituality, enlightenment, and the ability to see the big picture. So these 4 elements in the world card and all their associated zodiac signs and the elements, because you may not be directly this particular zodiac sign, but you could be this element. You could possess the water element or the earth element, fire element or the air element. So these animals are basically trying to tell you all that sometimes we all need little bit of this and little bit of that. We cannot be totally complete just by grounding or just by playing in water. This card is showing me completion, wholeness and achievement of goals. So it could be very much possible that a lot of people are actually doing pretty well in certain departments right now, or they are headed to do so, because these are timeless readings. Even if you listen to it later on, if someone connects with this reading later on, say 6 months later, they are very much drawn to this reading. So it could be their time, their time could have come to be in that zone where the goals are going to be fulfilled. So I was given this world card, and then I was also said, interestingly, first I was said, you are the world, then the world card was given, and then I was also told the world is at your feet. So it was kind of interesting for me to channel something like this, because the world is at your feet and then you are the world itself. Two things are different things, right? It's not the same thing. So two different statements were given to me. First of all, this statement, the world is at your feet, is not said in a negative way, or it is not being said like the world is not a good thing and it's at your feet. And basically it is trying to tell you that you can do anything. Your confidence, your optimism, your excitement about the future. So when we are in very low energies or very dark energies, we ourselves are unable to attract the good things that are meant for us, because we are constantly into the negativity zone, or we are thinking nothing good will happen. And when you are thinking about nothing good will happen, you are also thinking about the ways through which you can basically get out of those situations. And from a negative zone, all the plans and all the solutions that will come will also be negative. They will also lead you to not fulfilling your goal, right? But if you are a very relaxed person and if you are sure of your life, you know that everything is going to happen, everything will be fine, then you will automatically attract like-minded people and like-minded opportunities or similar vibrating situations, similar of who you are within. Okay, so when they say the world is at your feet, it is an expression of encouragement and empowerment, and it is trying to tell you that you can achieve great things in your life, and there are endless possibilities that are available to you. You just have to be open to those thoughts that yes, endless possibilities are available to you and anything will happen, and this will be turning into something which will only be great for your growth. And in the world of ascension, the most important dream that anybody has is the dream of source integration. Everyone wants to be happy, because you might get everything that you want on this planet but still not be happy. And people who have a lot of materialistic things, they are never happy. And how do we know that? Is because they never stop getting those materialistic things. A lot of famous celebrities, a lot of famous actors who are actually portrayed as the benchmark of success, these people are always continuing to do something or the other, always continuing to buy this yacht, to buy that mansion, to buy that necklace, to buy this thing which is of so many $1 million, or this many $1 million, or that many $1 million. They are constantly trying to safeguard their position. Like, with all that money and with all that fame, even if they don't do anything for the next 20 years, it would really not matter. But they have to. And it's not about doing something which is uplifting for their soul. It's always about doing something which brings in more wealth, fortune, fame and recognition. It's not done for anybody else. Like, they never do anything for anybody else. It's always done for their own physical identity. And even when they motivate other people, they don't motivate them in the sense that, okay, you should be like me and then you will get integrated with source. No. It's like they motivate people to be like them so that those people can also be as successful as they are, and then achieve all those materialistic things that they have. But my dear friend, there is one thing that we all look for and we all need, And that one thing is peace of mind. The person that I'm channeling today has constantly been thinking about these things only for a long time. They've realized that no matter what people do, people don't have peace. There are all sorts of people on this planet. As a star seed twin flame on this planet, you are looking at multiple people and multiple types of people. There are 8 billion people in front of you, and you have more or less so many experiences that show you. You have seen rich people, you've seen poor people, you've seen good looking people, you've seen ugly people, you've seen thin people, you've seen fat people, you've seen everyone. Color, caste, creed, types, categories. And after seeing all these different types of people, you realize that most of them don't have contentment. They are not happy. And have I also been like this for a long time? Because you got programmed by the same people, by the same world. So today's world card is very, very important, and all these statements that I was given, the world is at your feet and you are the world. There are different symbolism that is given to me. Number one is the most important for those people who are very worried. You are probably worried about finances, or you are worried about your love, your relationship, your romantic lifestyle. Anything else, maybe children. So again, there are different types of people who have starseed twin flame energy. So all of you people are constantly worried about something. And whatever the world is within you, the same world will be reflected outside. If you're worried inside for money matters, you will see in the outside reality those things only happening. If you're worried about love relationship, then in the outside reality you will see that only. And everybody has different concerns about love. Let me tell you that. But best are those people who don't want anybody or anything. And these are the people who always have people who love them or they care for them. But they don't want anything, they don't want any dependency. And why I speak about these things is because of the community that I'm catering to. If I was catering to lovesick people right now, I would have spoken something else. But you guys are different type of people. So I want to actually uplift you, and I want to first of all appreciate you for all the strength that you've shown so far, because you've gotten betrayed many times in your life because of love. Because of finances, you are getting all the trouble that you're getting is because of your own thinking pattern and your limiting beliefs, and because of your excessive worry about future. Because you're constantly worried like what's going to happen, how am I going to get this, how am I going to get that. So you have to let that worry go. You have to stop punishing yourself. Some of you are actually punishing yourself because of some mistakes that you made in the past. Even though you are not a bad person, maybe you were sad, maybe you were crying, maybe you were also going through pain, so you said certain things or you did certain things. And now you are thinking that maybe I did those things or I said those things, and that's why I'm going through this. So everybody in your world, you are the centermost person. You're allowed to feel sad, you're allowed to feel angry, and you're allowed to feel all of the negative feelings that sometimes consume you, especially when they come after you feel betrayed or you feel tired of people's expectations on you. And then there are obviously some people who just have a very negative energy. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter who you are, they're always going to be like that. They are going to say a lot of things, but they will put a lot of pressure and expectations on you. Like they feel everybody is supposed to serve them. So if you're going to talk to such people or you're going to hang out with such people a lot, then you will be feeling drained. And all these experiences that are happening to you in your reality are simply happening so that you're able to figure out who's who. In future, you know where to put how much energy. Like it should take you literally 5 minutes to meet someone and be like, okay, I know this person is going to do this, or I know this person is going to act like this, so better I conserve my energy, or I reserve my energy for whatever I love to do, or whatever makes this world a happier place, because your world depends on you. You are the center of this ecosystem. And these are the things that you have been thinking about. Now, the good news is, I've already shared whatever we had to talk about, but the good news is that I'm being shown that all these 4 things I spoke about, the elements I spoke about, it's actually trying to tell you that you have learned, whosoever resonates with this, you are in a much better place or in a much better position, or you're headed to a very calm and serene space where you feel that you have all these 4 elements. And how do we know this? Is when we realize that in the here and now we have everything. In the here and now, everything is there. Whatever you need, food, shelter, clothes, you just have to look at yourself and you have to think, like, do I have everything right now? What is the biggest problem right now for you at this moment? Is it happening right now, or is it in future, or has it already happened? So some of you are actually going through this thinking pattern, and you are amazing if you're going through that. You're literally awesome. You've reached a level of awesomeness, and you need to tell yourself that. You need to be actually very thankful for the person you have become. If you can differentiate between these things, or you can figure out these things. I'm being shown a number of things that you are headed to, or you already are feeling like this. You are feeling very accomplished and you're feeling fulfilled. I'm also being shown that maybe you have completed a long-term project, or maybe you went somewhere, you've been doing something great, and people walked up to you and told you that, hey, you're doing this and you're doing that and it's wonderful. And you suddenly realize that, oh yeah, I've been doing this actually for a long time now, and I've been very stable at it. And when you look at the total time that you've been doing it, it has only been increasing. The work that you're doing has been increasing. People look up to you. You are inspiring a lot of people. Obviously, you always remember that it's all happening because of source, and you are a facilitator. You are a medium into that. So you are doing a great deal of amazing work, and this has been bringing you a lot of satisfaction and accomplishment. And whenever you go into a dark phase or you enter any dark energy mode, you are also able to remind yourself, or you have either a person, maybe you have a therapist, you have a master, you have a teacher, or certain spiritual tools or modalities. There is something that can help you uplift yourself. Like, it is not like you're gone into a dark zone and you cannot get out of it. So that is a very great place to be in. Second thing that I was shown was unity consciousness. This energy or this channeling is telling me that you feel a connection with the larger world, and you feel oneness with everything around you, and you feel very blessed about it, because in the past you've lived in separation for a long time. You always felt that you're just one person or one being which is just secluded. And trust me, you must listen to, if in case you want to, you must listen to the channeling I shared about releasing distorted feminine energy. So if you're able to release the distorted feminine energy from your aura, it is very, very important. Because see, when you release the distorted feminine in the outside reality, you also release it inside of you. That distorted feminine has also taken a seat inside of you. So whenever you feel less, or you feel, you're so codependent, you can't get things done, you can't get this done, or you can't get that done without anybody's support, it is not a great place to be in. So that person who is making you feel like that, who's probably using you all the time to get things done from you, who's always telling you like sweet things when they need you, especially recognizing all those people who possess this distorted feminine energy, they always come to you when they need you. Like, otherwise they'll not talk to you, otherwise they will not message you, they will not call you, they will not be there by your side. But only when they need you for something, it could be whatever it's in their head, obviously, maybe you have a hint of it, but they only connect with you when they need something from you. So when you realize such people are around you and you learn to handle them, you can, either just say no to them, or you can make them feel that if they really want something to be done via you, then they also need to do what you want them to do. It has to be give and take with these type of people. See, because everybody is not getting into ascension right away. Not everybody is going to be like, okay, I'm an enlightened person and I'm just going to follow your path or follow whatever you are doing. I'm also going to surrender to source and masters right away. That's not going to happen. So with some people you have to deal. And maybe these statements that I'm getting about you and your world is also trying to tell me that you also have to learn, or you already have learned in some cases, how to handle the world around you. How to be this person who knows how to deal with different type of people and not get, attached with them or drain out your energy. For example, you have somebody in your life, a female figure, who never tells you anything, okay, about their life. Where they go, who they meet, what they eat. They maybe go and do an outing, but they never tell you. They maybe go and do something nice, but they never tell you. But they are always like a CCTV camera looking at you. What are you doing? Where are you going? And you also, because of your attachment and oversharing problem, you tell them everything about your life. Everything. You don't even wait for them to stalk on you and find out. As soon as you see them, you're like blurting everything out. And then you later on find out that they had been doing some really wonderful things, but when they met you, they didn't utter a word. They did not utter a word. And you probably finding it out from some other places, from some other sources. So it gives you a shock. So this habit of oversharing, this habit of codependency, maybe you are getting it from an external person, but that external person has trained you enough to also make you like them in certain situations. When you are in unity consciousness, when your world is connected with the larger world, you don't feel like sharing anything with anyone, especially when they don't do the same to you or same with you. Or when you don't feel that love, you are probably, in the habit of pleasing them. Or you're in the habit of telling them how happy you are. How happy you are, how many cool things you're doing. Because you have also seen their judgment on you. They've also made you feel like your life is not that great, you're not good enough. Because they don't love you that much, or they don't do any action that shows their love or admiration for you. So you also try to, like a little child, like the child who's still in school, who's trying to tell their mother and father that the teacher praised me, or the students like me, or I got this medal, or I got this certificate, or I got this award, or something, or I got maybe a concession, or I got a scholarship. Because every time you do those things, they like you. They go like, you're my child. You're my child. We taught you these great things. And you see that in those moments, they love you. Or they appreciate you, otherwise they don't. So you have to do a hell lot of things to get their appreciation or their attention. And just to get their attention, you're just going on telling them everything. And because of that, you're also making friends like that. You're also making, attracting other people like that who are so happy in their own life. They're doing a lot of cool things, which you are never a part of. If they go out for hiking, if they go out for trekking, or if they are doing some kind of vacation, they never call you up and tell you that, hey, I'm planning to do this, or I'm going to do this. Can you be a part of it? Why don't you join me? You can't expect someone to kiss you when their nature is to bite you. And by expecting so much from them, you're going to hurt your own self. It's going to be painful for you. So, my dear friends, those who are going through unity consciousness, you will also be feeling successful. You'll always feel good enough. You'll probably get recognized. Although you don't need it. You don't need the recognition or the certificates or the accolades, anything. But you feel in general in your own self that yes, I'm doing fine and I'm content with whatever's happening. There's also completion that has been shown to me. So this is where I'm going to pause this channeling session, and I will see you soon in the next part of it. Till then, keep enjoying, keep smiling, and keep being the rock star that you are. One love, peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.